My wife told me that if I hold the camera the sideways, you get a better picture, and it looks to be that's the case. Jesse Crisp coming to you from beautiful Calistoga, and I was in the office today. A client asked me about preparing for a deposition. They were really nervous. I understand. A deposition is a statement under oath taken in a litigation where you filed a lawsuit or a lawsuit's been filed against you. And the lawyer for the other side gets to question and answer you. In the state of California, they have up to 7 hours. And I've taken 7-hour depositions. They have up to 7 hours to ask you questions about your case. Most depositions don't take that long, but there are a number of skills that are very important to understand, and a number of ideas that we teach to our clients to prepare them for a deposition. Our deposition preps take at least 2 hours, sometimes more, sometimes less, but most of the time much more, depending on the severity of your case. For serious catastrophic injury cases, these deposition prep sessions can take 2 to 3 days. And the promise I make to every one of my clients is that before we step foot in that deposition, you will feel comfortable to the point where you tell me you're ready to go forward. Because if you're not ready, then we will move the deposition. It's always at your leisure and at your schedule. So in the deposition, there's really a couple few goals of the lawyer taking the deposition. The first and most important is to assess your credibility. They want to know the type of person that you are, because eventually, if your case heads to a jury trial, they want to know how you're going to impress upon the jury your character. Do you have character flaws? Are you charming? Are you an introvert? Those things matter. And even if you are an introvert, that doesn't mean anything. That's not to say you don't have a case or you shouldn't go to trial, but you need to know those things. And your lawyer needs to you need to be comfortable enough with your lawyer to be able to have him give you feedback so that you can understand how you come off, how you present, because that's going to ultimately impact the value of your case when the insurance company goes to write their report about you. So credibility is number one. Number two, they want to see how you are as a historian. How reliable are you when you are describing what happened? How well do you know what happened? And how are you going to come off as far as telling your story, what happened, to the jury? That's number two. Number three, they're going to try, if they can, to build a case against you or to get you to say that you can do something or can't do something, that you can do it. And they do this for something called sub rosa. Insurance companies love to get somebody to say that they can't change a tire or walk up and down stairs. And they usually have someone who has already videoed you, already at your house or out at church. I've had different defendants go to people's churches, their schools, hide in cars and take videos of them. When they do it, I love to get that camera footage, but that's because I've already prepared my clients. And what I prepare my clients with is to be aware that if they give an absolute to an answer, if they say, I can't do this, or I can't do that, that's opening up the door to this type of sub rosa testimony. A better way to answer those questions is that I can do everything that I used to be able to do, but I pay a price or I suffer pain. By doing that, you're protected, because if they say, can you change a tire? And you say, I can do everything I could do before the injury, I just have pain. Well, that means you can change a tire. It just means you have pain. Now, if they go out and video you, they kind of look like jerks because you didn't say you couldn't change a tire. And they go, oh, look, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, look at this man changing a tire, this woman changing a tire. Well, my client never said she couldn't change a tire. In fact, she said the opposite. She said she could. She just had pain. And you can't tell from the video whether they have pain or not. So it's very important that you protect yourself at these depositions, and we prepare all our clients for that. So that's what I told my client today. And if you have any questions about a deposition you have to go to, or a case that's in litigation you want a second opinion on, you can call Jay Crisp or go to www.crisplaw.com and check us out. Thanks.